The Institute has been in existence for near on 50 years now, and every year we see students achieving great results. This is primarily because of the excellent teaching that they've received. The Institute is located in the heart of Dublin, right beside St. Stephen's Green. We also are the hub of many bus routes, the Darts, the Lewis. Getting to the Institute could not be simpler.
The fourth-year programme at the Institute of Education is a really exciting programme. It's unique and is one of a kind. It develops the student personally so that they gain self-confidence and social confidence, and also allows them to gain confidence academically.
It is daunting starting off, but it's just the freshest start you can have. It's like first year all over again.
Making new friends and settling in really isn't that difficult. Everyone's in the same boat and everyone's eager to make new friends.
Our aim is to make sure that each student has individual mentoring and support throughout the year. The academic focus empowers the student to develop over the year in major subjects like maths and English, and they can choose from a range of subjects and they can change their subjects at every end of the term.
When I was in fourth year, I got the chance to try out a load of different fifth year subjects. I tried business, agricultural science, home ec, classical studies, everything.
Well, I really love the fact that you could sample subjects and you had a flexible timetable. They were definitely my favourite things.
You get to sit in the class with the fifth years, which is really great because you get to know fully what the senior cycle is like.
They benefit tremendously from this because while it is a transition year for them, when I go into the class, I don't treat them like transition year students. I have to keep on going on for the Leaving Cert, so they're very much attuned to what the Leaving Cert is going to be.
They get a very good informed idea on the principles, the concepts, the ideas, and in actual fact, with that approach, it's amazing how they lose their fear of the more difficult parts of the course when they come into fifth and sixth year.
So sampling a subject like accounting in fourth year gives students an opportunity who may not have experienced junior cert business studies. This will allow them to see, have they a passion, have they a natural talent in that area? And this to me is a great advantage.
Like any other fourth transition year programme, our students take part in a wide range of activities.
We did our Goshka walk and we got to stay overnight together, and it was a wonderful experience to get to know each other, and we had some great fun.
There were loads of trips that we went on during the year. The most interesting tour we did was the 1916 tour, because it all happened right in front of us where we are right now, and we all went on a bus just around the city centre and everything. Everyone enjoyed it.
You can take as much time as you want off to do your work experience. I took full advantage of that. I did weeks off in hospitals, I did it with the guards, I did it with nursing homes.
We provide resource and learning support to students one-to-one, not in mini groups, which is really excellent for the students. From their point of view, they are supported on their own terms, very specifically targeted to their individual needs.
We're able to work with the student to make sure that they're studying to their strengths, make sure that they're able to be more focused in the classroom, and this unlocks within the student their true potential.
We offer a very strong parental support and partnership with the parents as a part of the team.
There's always somebody at the end of a phone to talk to a parent with any queries or questions as regarding application forms, exams, timetables, anything like that. And if they want to come in and talk to anybody, they're more than willing to do that at any stage.
What I really enjoyed was you're treated like a 17, 18-year-old who's studying for college, and it's really respectful and it's a really great environment to learn in.
In fifth year, they're 2 years away from the examination. Nonetheless, I believe that the focus should be on what they have to achieve within that 2 years.
The biggest benefit of coming to fifth year rather than just doing sixth year by itself is that you cover a lot of the material more than any other school. So this is something that I found helped me a lot and helped me achieve the points I needed.
The timetable allows them to choose any combination of subjects. There's a choice of 26 subjects.
I chose to come to the Institute because of the wide range of subjects available to me. There are no restrictions. I could choose to study what I enjoyed and what I thought suited me best for the Leaving Cert.
The teachers at the Institute of Education are authors of Leaving Cert textbooks, correct the Leaving Cert exams in the summer, and know the Leaving Cert marking scheme intimately.
It's like a partnership. The teacher is the expert with the expert information, with superb notes, and then the student is the worker. And with a combination of very good guidance from the teacher, very good notes from the teacher, very highly structured classes, as well as a student who does their level best, success is bound to follow.
Students are provided with a lot of support, with great guidance, and also with fantastic resources and study materials from teachers who are really experts in their field.
By the end of fifth year, they have covered the course itself, they have a large skill set, they have confidence in dealing with the examination paper. So hopefully you're sending them into sixth year with that very extensive grounding for the Leaving Cert.
Career guidance and counselling service, it's really vital in a school like this. I think students need to know where they're going. If they know what they want to do, they're more motivated, they focus better, and it helps everybody. We've a terrific career fair here every year. Every college in Ireland are invited in, and they send teams of people from all their faculties. So students, for the bones of 3 hours, can go, chat to them, and parents are invited into this as well, and they talk to them, so that's very good. I think our job is to expose them to all the courses, not alone in Ireland, but in the UK, in Europe, in America. That's what we're there for.
The Institute is part of the overall community, and we feel it's very important that the students recognise that they are part of the community. Every year we do fundraising activity, we take on board a charity and we support a different charity, and the students engage in that, and we feel that this enriches the student and it allows them to give back something to the community.
In the Institute, it's not all about academics. There's a huge range of extracurricular activities you can do. There's kickboxing, there's life-saving, there's football, there's loads.
Drama was absolutely brilliant. We've put on 2 great plays this year. We did Ibsen's A Dull House, and we also did Mamma Mia.
We do subjects like philosophy, which are not on the Leaving Cert syllabus, but we feel are very important to develop the student to be able to think independently. We also do creative writing, we do debating, we do Model United Nations.
With philosophy, we try to make sure that they address particular issues. With English, we give them particular poets and say, how do you talk about this person? With creative writing, we give them a blank page and say, how do you talk about yourself? Or how do you talk about what you care about?
All of these extracurricular activities develop the student as a whole so that they are ready to go on into 3rd level and a good career path later on.
A lot of students are never taught how to study. Our Study Skills programme offers students support and seminars on goal setting, and we teach all our students how to study. We will do organisational skills, we do classroom skills, I will do homework skills and time management.
It helped me build a very strong work ethic. I was always able to do well in subjects, but when it comes to the Leaving Cert, it's a whole other ball game, and it really got me working, and it's something that I've used in college also.
We've invested heavily in the facilities here in the Institute, and this provides the perfect environment for students to study in. Our study halls are open 7 days a week. If students want to come to a distraction-free environment to study, there's no mobile phones, no social media, no WhatsApp, no one distracting them.
Everyone here is motivated, they want to achieve the best possible results. So when you see your friends motivated and putting in the effort, you become motivated and start putting in the effort as well.
The Institute is a school like no other. Students come to the Institute basically because of the excellence and quality and the standard of the teaching they receive here.
The 6-year environment for students is challenging, it's exhilarating, it's full of expectations, and it's tremendously rewarding for the students.
I had heard of all the high standards here and the great results that they achieved, so I didn't want to have any regrets afterwards and say that I could have achieved higher and I could have done better. So I made the decision to move, and it really paid off.
I think the key point of success in the Institute is that there's mutual respect between the teachers and the students.
I just love the dynamics of the Leaving Cert. The moment I walk into the class in September, we're all the time concentrating on the Leaving Cert and showing them how to maximise their results.
We're not textbook focused, we're not tracked or limited by the textbook. We try to expand it beyond that. Now I would use mostly my own notes, which we would do up and improve on every year.
My approach is to give students a thorough knowledge of what the exam requires, and that is familiarity with the marking scheme. And the fact that I'm an experienced examiner, I think that gives the students confidence in their teacher.
Not only are the teachers in the Institute very good at their own individual subjects, but they're also very efficient in their knowledge of the actual exam system in the Leaving Cert.
The better a student understands the concepts and the methods that are on the course, the better they are able to remember them and also to adapt them in the case of an unusual question.
And that's what makes them really good, because by the time the Leaving Cert comes around, we're so familiar with the paper that we can just do it in a blink of an eye.
An important part of my teaching is to ensure that the students are well prepared for the exams. I give them regular class tests, and those tests will be exactly exam format.
You're taught how to structure your answers in a way that will get you the maximum points, which I thought was the best way to do it.
All of these, I feel, are important in terms of building confidence for students so that they can perform well in the exam itself and indeed later on in life as well.
It's motivational because everyone around you wants to do well, and once you're around people like that, you want to do well yourself.
You have people that are focused, that's, they're here for one reason, and that's the Leaving Cert.
The teachers are dedicated as the students. You're treated with respect, you're expected to do the work. It's a wonderful environment.
The essence of the school is that we have a collective and shared sense of purpose, which everyone buys into. You can see it, you can feel it, it's tangible. You can even measure it through results.
If I was talking to a student who was considering the Institute, I can definitely say that I don't regret anything, and I think it's just a decision for you to make whether you want to make that step to improving your future and making sure that you can do the best that you can.
Over the years, the environments change, syllabuses change, exams change. But the Institute lives true to its core principles of providing excellence in education and making sure that the student is at the centre of everything.
I definitely recommend the Institute to any student who's looking to maximise their potential. I'm fortunate to have done well in the Leaving Cert, and the Institute played a large part in my success. It's probably the greatest decision I've ever made.